I didn't know that was going to happen. You know, I think everything that's ever lived and finally saw its reflection might say, yeah, wow. It's getting to fall. That's why I got the coat on. It's actually a sweater. Coats are much bigger. We live right behind a very important artery in the United States. Highways are arteries, actually. Oh, you're telling me my battery's low? I hope not. I'll be plugging it in shortly. I'm going to take this couple steps back and hopefully it's a decent background too. I think it's the 11th of October. 11th of October 2012. Little cigars. Because I can't be outside right now, and I'm trying to make sure I can do this for 15 minutes without getting into trouble. The littlest thing. Most males know that females like to find the littlest thing and yank on it. Little pee-wee says wee. It doesn't have to be the pee-wee either. It could be a little toe or whatever. Internally, it could be anything. But nonetheless. Still trying to get to a safe place. I mean, we're here, but I mean, overall, getting it the way I want it. It's kind of like being an ancient king, which is kind of like being human, because you still kind of figure who the hell you are. Today I was watching the History Channel, just happened to be left on when we turned it on. It was on. Hercules was the first story, then Odysseus. Beowulf. There's many of them. I'm trying to plan ahead because I'm trying to get 15 minutes done in a flow, which is kind of like being a channel. I was thinking outside. I think a lot. I actually have my own channel. It's Jeff Whitehawker. No name. There's so many channels that you get lost if you don't know what you're looking for. Nonetheless, just like opening the screen. Sometimes it's a good idea, sometimes it's not. You certainly don't want to spit in your own house. Having an open window works. But there's critters out there that ain't always welcome, including the cold and the heat sometimes. Pretty much. I just enjoy doing this. And I'm certainly not the first one that enjoyed doing it. I didn't have this when I did the Sword of Knowledge and Truth, but I couldn't have done the Sword of Knowledge and Truth if I didn't have what I had. You know what they can make it look like? A superhero. We'll see. Most of us don't get recognized till we're dead, by the way. There's a few of them that supposedly don't die, but they don't grow either. Is that good? Useful? Didn't say good always had to be useful. Or not useful, whatever, man. When I sit outside and I'm drinking and I can smoke a little bit now, I definitely am a channel. Daddy talks through me, for what I can see. I know for a fact that a lot of you see things that I don't. But together we do a lot. Individually we don't. I was just thinking of Dad outside as well. Dad and I are definitely not the same. Out of respect, I'm not even going to get into it, but we do what two can do when one cannot, normally. And I have spoken about being infested with parasites. They don't know how to build, they know how to take, though. They don't know how to care about anything but themselves, and some of the best of us care about things that are not ourselves. Yeah. Using this camera puts 2.5 gigabytes on my computer, and I need to remember to take them off. I lost a lot of gigabytes when you got a bunch of them. My computer almost failed a while back. I had to delete a lot of this stuff from this camera. It actually said I could lose this. If you go too much further, you won't be able to reset your computer back to when you bought it. That is awesome thing to have. I don't know if Microsoft had anything to do with it, but I would like to hope so. There's just enough disk space, like 1/8 of 100% or 1/8 of 1%. And that's just enough to wipe the whole thing, which isn't hard to do, and then have enough space still to reprogram it back to what you bought when you bought it. Just don't mess that up. Thank God I didn't. I had to buy a new one. They're trying to show you that maybe not. Maybe I am. This is a journey. Every second of it feels very real. So there's your dreams until you can't take it and you wake up. Or in the case of life, you can't take it, you pass out, but you still go someplace. It doesn't always have to be within the body. But if you haven't learned enough, I think maybe you still need to be there.